We are fleeing hordes of monsters on our way to a city in hopes of I don't know what. This is the second part of the harrowing tale of 4 idiots.
Rich idiots.
Rich idiots in the middle
you.
of an apocalypse. The story being told by none other than our friend George.
Hello. This has been a crazy journey so far. Should we do a quick recap?
Yes.
Yeah.
First of all, if you're just tuning in, get a video back. What are you doing? This is a huge spoiler. We're playing a game of Dread. Dread, very much like the tabletop role-playing games you might be familiar with, D&D, Pathfinder, I could go on, but this TTRPG only requires one mechanic, the pulling of Jenga blocks. If they do not pull the Jenga tower successfully, knocking it over, the characters will die. If they refuse to pull for fear of death, the story will take a very dark turn, potentially. And we now see a very skeletal tower in front of us. We've been doing quite a bit of pulling. At the onset of our tale, we found our party packing up their log cabin vacation. They packed up their log house, each individual lumber. Hit up a Dairy Queen, hit up a gas station to resupply on those munchies. We accidentally cut the transmission out of our car after a refusal to pull from Brody. As we argued a bit in the car, suddenly we're beset upon by a horde of these people, creatures, we don't know. We had Bernardo grab a unicycle off the back, successfully ping-ching, pedaling away. The rest of everybody busting out. We grabbed our high heels off our feet, cutting our feet horribly on all the glass and sprinting away.
Yeah, it sounded better in my head when I was gonna do it. It happened.
Savannah smashed an old lady zombie out of her way with a softball bat. And then finally, Brody, our water polo champion, envisioned the Olympic pool in front of him to get through the horde of zombies.
I swam through the pool of zombies.
Swam through them.
Jesus.
And all 4 of our dumb idiots are running through abandoned cars on their way to the city that lies at the horizon. Dark has fallen. The groaning and grumbling of the horde behind has faded into the distance, leaving only the sound of the insects, the quiet, quiet highway. As we come back to our scene, you're quite a bit far ahead of the rest of everyone. I have a question for you. Mm-hmm. Do you take off ahead of everyone, Bernardo, or once in a while when you see yourself getting too far ahead, do you do a fun little circle back?
I do circle back. I don't want to be alone. And now that we've gotten past the danger, I'm kind of like, oh, guys, we all did that together. Guys, I'm really glad that we all 4 of us together at the same pace escaped that.
You know, Bernardo, I always thought your unicycle was really silly, but you know, I think I owe you an apology.
I don't know, Bernardo. You're kind of a dickhead. You completely left us, and I cut up my feet because of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do you need me to wrap those?
That may be true.
We're still running. I'm like running with the bat. I'm like,
Sure.
you guys.
Carrying everyone's bag.
I may be a dickhead, but I'm not a misogynist.
That's
like Brody.
so true. Brody.
I was
No,
protecting
I took women's studies last semester.
you. I studied women lessons.
AK, you studied me in the back of the class. I felt your eyes burning the back of my head.
Oh my God. Okay, you guys are moving forward closer and closer to the city, arguing in this petty fashion. We see above us that big green sign that delineates like the city is within the limits. Have we said the city that we're heading towards?
No.
Welcome to Seattle.
Nice.
Seattle. Good tofu houses.
Never
Seattle.
Yes.
So it's not the apocalypse. This is just Seattle.
Yeah.
Nice.
Commentary.
This is what it's like.
And it's getting closer, but it's difficult to see the city on the horizon with how dark it's getting. As we pass underneath the sign, you are ahead slightly on your I almost said motorcycle.
Yeah.
He wishes.
On your unicycle with a little motor in case you need to cheat. Mm-hmm. You're moving underneath the sign. As you're just kind of looking up at the stars, you're realizing you can see stars close to the city. Mm-hmm. Bernardo studies probably all things to do with aesthetic.
Yeah.
And you know that like light bleed blocks those stars, so...
Light pollution.
Light pollution.
It's really bad.
But necessary, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, but also good.
But also good for you. There is a little bit of movement as you pass under the sign. Above you, you hear like just like some metal like bonking together. As you stare upward, you see that there is like, looks like to be a figure kind of like with their knees huddled together, wrapped their arms around their knees, wearing a hood. You can't make out their face. But they looked down and said, "Hello? Who are you? Who's there?"
Are you, you're not a worm person, are you?
No, I don't have, I'm not infected. I crawled up here. I'm so scared. Would you guys help me? I can't get down.
Guys, there's a person up on this big highway sign.
Not again.
Remember the last time we tried?
Yeah,
to help
he
someone?
threw up everywhere, all over us.
How far is the horde behind us?
At this point, you guys have traveled for about 30 minutes. You're moving at about a little less than double the speed they're shambling towards you. So there's a good chance you guys have like a 30-minute head start.
Great.
Awesome.
Do we want to just leave them?
Please help!
Can we show us your face?
It's still dark, but they pull their hood back. There's no like alarming retching sounds, which tend to follow one of these people who is infected. Please, I can't get down. I crawled up here and the ladder broke.
Savannah,
Please?
what bag did you grab?
It was the first bag near me, and it wasn't a duffel bag. It was like a big backpack. So maybe it was one of your boys' backpacks.
I mean, you're a water polo player. I'm a performance artist. I don't know how we climb up there.
Yeah. I was thinking if we had a flashlight, I want to see this guy's eyes.
Okay. Do you want me to open this backpack and see if there's a flashlight in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You root around in there, you find like this super industrial flashlight.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that's my girl.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Wow.
You're with Gracie.
No, the
We're
girl,
not together.
The flashlight is my girl.
We're not together. You guys are insane.
Do you beam it up there?
I flash it up at them.
As you beam it up, you see they shield their eyes, but then they open and blank. You don't notice any kind of like messed up infection on their
Redness in
face.
their eyes.
They're like, please, can you just help? There's like a rope there. I can't climb down. It's a thing. I get kind of freaked out, and I don't know how I ended up here. Like I freaked out. It's just adrenaline.
I think we should help him.
right.
I feel bad enough about leaving that other guy.
Okay.
We can kind of like put something heavy on the other side of the rope and throw it up there.
You know, I've seen Waterworld. I'm just worried that there's a trap. This is a trap, but I don't care. Let's help him.
That's
Okay.
true, actually.
That was a good self-awareness and
love
a good
Kevin
great
Costner.
conclusion.
It's not a trap.
Oh, he said it's not a trap.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because you can hear everything that we're saying because we're right below you.
Yeah, I mean it's
Well, it's-
there's no sound blocking anything.
You guys made a swing for me, like a little swing, and I Mariah carried my way up there.
Dolores idea.
Why?
We could throw this rope to them. They could it up there, and they can slide down on the rope.
I think you're gonna have to climb down yourself, but we'll throw the rope up.
Yeah, climb down.
You throw the rope up?
We'll
Okay.
throw the rope up.
You guys will hold it?
Yeah.
You know,
And there's 4 of you?
What do you mean? Hold it. Wait,
Yeah, there's 4 of us.
There's 4 of you?
Yeah.
Is there anybody behind you?
what are you talking about?
there's some people that aren't with us. that
Yeah.
are behind us.
Why are you asking us so many questions, buddy?
I'm just so nervous.
Those
I'm
are
so
those are
scared.
questions someone who's about to rob you.
Do you guys have any food on you?
Okay.
No. And honestly, frankly, I don't know if I like you.
I mean, I'm
Do you
so
have a credit
sorry.
card?
Yeah. Do you want
Okay. Okay, we should help him.
I'm gonna do whatever she says.
Yeah.
But just know. Oh wait, guys, I have a pitch. I think I'm strong enough where if he jumps, I could catch him.
Brody,
That's awesome.
Brody, don't do this.
No,
Remember-
that's I
You guys
fully
No, I'm not
agree
gonna
with
jump.
that.
I'm not gonna jump.
Well,
Remember the last time your legs
So
completely...
this guy's.
He's
Yeah.
I'm not that. I'm
See, you won't even say it.
let me just gear up. I can jump. Let me just give me 35 to 45 seconds to get up the nerve
Who's gonna catch him?
to
Okay.
jump off.
That time frame is freaking me out. I think we
And
want to continue.
maybe after this 34 seconds.
all right. Let's get out of here. This guy's.
I think that we should go.
This guy.
No, don't leave,
this guy's
don't leave.
exhausting
Don't
me.
leave. I need help. I still need help.
No, dude,
for
you're
20
pranking us.
more
You're freaking
seconds.
pranking us.
throw
This is a
him the
prank,
rope
dude.
and
Look.
let's go. He'll figure it out.
Savannah was right. This is a trap.
This is just like I'm punked.
We're wasting time. The flood is coming.
The flood. Yeah, what's that?
Oh,
Bro,
doesn't know Halo.
Guys,
Yeah.
he's...
All right.
Explain to me what it is.
No, guys,
let's
he's
go.
keeping us here.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab the rope and toss it up to him, and then I'm gonna run.
He, as you throw the rope, he see this guy tries to grab the rope, or like, you know, kind of makes like a half effort to grab it, and it falls back down. And he's like, "Oh no! Please throw it back up."
I start unicycling away. I'm
gonna
like,
throw it.
Get him now, guys! Get him! And you guys see like 9 people pop out of cars with like chains and bike tires, and they're all like greased up in like these like outfits with spikes all. And they're like,
do it.
"Yeah, get him! What do they got on them?" And they all start just like scrabbling out from behind the car.
Yeah, Gracie, you called it.
I called it, but I did literally nothing.
These guys are like, all of them are. They look hungry. They are dirty. They are missing teeth. They are like, there's flies like hovering over them, and they're all like, getting out from behind the cars and kind of surrounding you.
Can I start swinging my bat to make them keep their distance?
Okay. They're like, ooh, like, you know, a classic like Jackie Chan fighting off like 9 guys.
Got the ladder.
And in a similar fashion, one steps forward to take you on with your bat, just like with a chain, and like kind of faces off with Savannah. Is there
Go,
anything-
Savannah!
She's a varsity softball player. She's
Give me
ready.
what you got in that bag.
I have 2 hands on my bat. I'm not letting go.
Get him, bitch.
Say, I'll show you what's in this bag. And she's like,
Whoa! And then you swing. Please pull from the tower.
okay, guys.
All of them begin to like coalesce around you.
Stayed in the car, guys. Probably.
Took one big ass swing.
Okay. Bang! You knock this guy out cold. The chain scatters to the ground. 2 of them, Brad! And they run over to this guy. They pick him up and like, is he okay? He's not talking. Brad, speak to us. 5 of these other guys like kind of like surround the rest of you. Like one of them has got like a bow and arrow from like a hunting store. Like a compound bow, and it's clearly like and the other ones all have like pipes or bats or like some kind of like jagged object that they're gesturing towards you.
I kind of want to
Give us
rush
what
the
you
guy
got.
with the bow, because I feel like I could really use that bow with my upper body strength.
Or talk.
You want to talk to him?
I'm gonna talk to him.
You beat the shit out of that guy.
And I'm saying, and she's amped.
None of
Yeah,
us have
talk.
nearly enough charisma.
Ripping through your body.
I
like,
have charisma.
they gotta back off from Savannah as you brain their leader.
Good job, Savannah. Okay, should we talk to these fuckers?
And be like, so the person is down on the ground. I'm like, if you don't want anybody else to get hurt, you shut the up.
Just shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
You fuck up.
They all like go from going like,
I taught her that. I taught
and they
her
all
that.
kind of like face off with you. One of them steps forward and goes, "You killed Brad."
I didn't mean to kill him.
Savannah, you kill the guy.
Brad coughs. You killed him. Shh.
You, I took health class.
You owe us. What do you got on you?
What do you guys want?
We're so hungry. We have no nourishment. We have no vegetables.
Okay, well, I have this Tiffany's necklace. It's very expensive, and it's from my father.
That means nothing.
guys.
Where have you guys been?
Quick huddle?
We were at our daddy's cabin in the woods, and we just came back, and it's been a really hard day.
We have the nourishment of experience.
What's that in your pocket?
That is a Twinkie.
No, it's Sobe.
Well, I have a Sobe.
It's
in
a
my
what?
Cardigan pockets.
You peed in your
Sobe?
pants and kept your Twinkie there?
The orange Sobies.
Guys,
They're
guys,
for me.
I need
Carrot, Sobe?
I need a minute with you guys.
yeah,
I
yeah.
kinda
Hold
pull
on one
away?
second. Yeah. What's
Okay.
Yeah, can you pause real quick?
Yeah, everybody fan out. And they all kind of just like get around the outside like, we'll give them a second to deliberate.
Okay, well, they really just like now enclosed us, but so I hope this
We
is
didn't
good.
eat the.
I'm still on my unicycle, by the way.
Yeah, you're.
I'm just
doing-
like
yeah,
perfectly.
teetering?
I'm just perfectly balancing
Yeah.
on
Should
the
we knock them off
unicycle.
the unicycle boss? No, leave them up there.
We didn't eat those hamburgers, right?
Oh,
Shit.
I had 7.
What if we eat them all really quick right now?
No. Guys, I'm beginning to think those hamburgers were not good. We saw the cow. We see the worms. How long have those burgers been sitting out?
Gracie just said she had 7 of them, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you already eat the burger?
How's your stomach?
I feel fine. I have a stomach, like
Okay.
a really hard
Did you
stomach.
eat the burgers?
Yes.
Yeah, but she's taken so much ecstasy that I just think.
Okay, so you ate those burgers, right?
I did say earlier that I ate those burgers.
You're feeling some indigestion. They're probably sitting out there for a while, you know?
Guys, I don't really feel that good. I'm feeling like I need a Tums.
Okay. Then I turn to these.
Trade.
I turn to these marauders and I say, hey, she's not feeling good. We gotta get her to a hospital.
Yeah, she's feeling kind of wormy.
She infected?
Maybe.
What?
No.
You gotta
Why would
kill
you
her if
say
she's
that? Why would you
infected.
lie?
You gotta kill her. She's gonna kill all of you if she's
What?
infected.
Dairy
would
Queen
never
is
be
not
sick.
that bad.
The lead marauder who was like not Brad, like this old man who like just kind of like hobbles forward like a big like hockey stick, just says, "How long have you been gone from this place?"
2 months.
Yeah, 2 months out.
2 months. You've missed the apocalypse.
The what?
The apocalypse!
Y2K was supposed to happen 2 years ago, dude.
You're
And it didn't
insane.
Y2K, foolish. Nonsense. I was a software engineer. And I talk like this. And always have. Control, Alt, Delete!
What language is that?
C++. So you don't know how the progression of this disease.
Yeah, what's been going on here? We've been seeing a lot of worms.
Yeah, a
Also,
lot of worms.
it's been 2 months. How have you all lost so many teeth?
Oh.
Like, I know it's the apocalypse, but like,
Damn.
it looks like this is like 5 years going.
You'd be surprised the first things to go when you scavenge are like toothpastes and shampoos, and people really overuse it, you know?
I believe.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
So it's been pretty much hard to find any crest.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing my teeth can handle. He
Right.
smiles with 4 teeth.
Tom will not be invented for another 10 years.
Hey, perhaps we can leave amicably and we don't have to take off your heads off your shoulders, your kids.
You're scaring us.
Good.
Oh.
Please wait. First, can you just tell us what happened? What's going on?
It was chaos. And he just like stares into the middle distance. First, the cities fell. They called it the bloodworm flu. All of a sudden, everybody was getting parasites, and as the disease would progress, they would still maintain full consciousness, and they would just be gravitated towards people's open wounds. And you guys know zombies, right? We all know what zombies are.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I know what the flood is.
Yeah, what's the, what?
The flood from Halo? It's in one game that I played.
First, they filled up the hospitals, and the doctors had no idea what it was. All the news stations just described hospitals descending into chaos as the infection spread unfettered. People began vomiting these worms, and they would infect food sources, and nobody really knows where it all came from. But there are some conspiracy theories and some suspicions. Some people think that a cow ate a bat somewhere, and then that cow was eaten by someone, and the bloodworms simply blossomed forth. But we know better, living here in Seattle. I said Seattle, right? Yeah, Seattle. You guys know about the Gorbo Fruit Factory?
Of course I do. Hi.
Oh.
Hi, hello.
I squeeze your arm
We've
really hard.
heard about it because we've been to a grocery store.
Yeah, right. Every single fruit is labeled with those little Gorbo stickers.
Yeah.
Yes. Bananas.
Before everything fell, as I told you, I was a software engineer, and I really like a hearty fruit salad before I come in for the second half of the day.
Wow.
Voting.
The healthiest software engineer ever.
Yeah, and I roll my back out with a foam roller every day. Haven't been able to for a while, which is, hence my hockey stick position.
You're 42.
I'm 26. When I was picking out the most delectable peaches for my fruit salad, I saw one of those worms sticking out of the peach. And I thought, yuck, a worm. And I put the peach back.
Right.
And then, lo and behold, the news shows these worms just sticking out of people's faces through the pores in their skin, crawling inside of their eyes.
Yeah.
The first stage, disorientation. An odd drawing to a bleeding wound. For the bloodworms do not spread by devouring a body. No, they live within the circulatory system, eventually burrowing their way into the brain and the cerebellum. Your movement becomes slow. You begin to hallucinate.
Can you swim?
Sounds like a crazy drug.
Funnily enough, one infected with bloodworms becomes inexplicably terrified of the water.
That would suck for you, boo. I mean,
Like
Brody.
rabies! Like rabies!
The worms, they drown in water but thrive in blood. Why are you guys all freaked out about that? That's like the least crazy thing I've seen.
We
Brody
love
just
to
kind of looked stupid there for.
Oh, okay, all right.
Sorry,
we love to swim.
Yeah.
Okay, so water. It feels so.
Wait a second.
Easy.
You said from a cow?
Fruit.
No,
At first he said a cow.
Well, he said that was one theory,
well,
but then
the
he knows
cows
better.
ate the fruit byproduct that was, the peels and such, probably infected with such worms. It's on the entire food supply.
Okay, so burgers are okay.
Yeah, is Brad okay?
Is
Yeah,
Brad okay?
He's good.
No, burgers.
No, but
Burgers?
I want to.
I'm just checking on Brad. Brad, are you okay? I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, Brad's all right.
I didn't feel like-
I have told you quite enough. I require recompense, or we're gonna eat you guys.
Oh.
Oh, so you eat people? That's
We
fine.
gotta. If you guys aren't infected with, well,
you don't know.
You said you weren't feeling good, right?
I just have a little bit of indigestion, like I need to poop and sit on the toilet for a while.
Okay.
She smiled.
Didn't need to know all that.
What? It's super healthy.
Women won't poop for another 10 years.
You need to pull up. I'm just kidding.
Pull a tower block.
Your misogyny is gonna kill us, Brody.
Or choose to fail a pull.
You should fail.
Fail. Look at this thing.
If I feel like, okay,
If you fail, you don't die. No.
I think I can.
You could risk it.
No, bro.
You can abandon it
You're
any
gonna
time.
say some up shit and then die.
Oh my god. Look at all that weight. Bruh.
Oh, God.
Why are you risking all of our lives to say horrible shit?
One a woman from this group comes forward with like a
Very
brass
forward
knuckle
thinking.
and is like, "Should I kill him, boss?" And he's like, "No, hold off. He'll be the first to go in the city. Misogynists never make it.
Good.
We don't want your tainted meat anyway. You, however, you look delicious.
Whoa, hey, is it someone on a unicycle?
Yeah, those thick, meaty legs maintain your balance. And you, what do you got in that bag?
I don't know. It's not my bag.
It's not your bag? They're making you carry their bag?
I just grab bags.
Don't do this. It's
You
something
just
she does.
grab bags?
I grab bag. I always grab bag.
Bernardo then decides he's just kind of like scrambling. He's just like, oh my god, a fruit!
Huh? You guys run. All of them look fruit. And you guys take off. The unicycle rips between. They tricked us. There's no food. Get that bag. And they all start sprinting after you. One of them lunges forward to grab the bag off your shoulders and tries to yank it free. Do you want to pull to keep the bag, or do you want to let them take it?
I wish I knew what was in it. All we have is our flashlight, right?
Yeah.
Whose bag was it?
I don't know. I think it was one of the boys' bags because it was a big backpack.
I think it was mine because I had my flashlight.
What else is in your bag, bro?
Well, my whatever. What do you
Your
use in
Game
water
Boy?
polo?
My
Water
gun,
polo
my
stick?
matches.
Stick?
Water polo stick?
I don't think water polo
my-
involves a stick.
No.
It doesn't?
It's
No.
no,
it's a
gloves and a
ball.
swim cap, buddy.
It's just a
water
ball.
polo stick.
So you have a stick and a swim cap?
You think that they have these hammers in the water?
They're just like,
90s, man.
There was a limit to my whiteness growing up, and the hard line was water polo. Yeah, probably have my swimming caps in there. Probably a couple Xbox games. Probably Crazy Taxi 3. Enter the Matrix.
let him take it.
Basic camping.
I fling, they grab the bag, I fling to hopefully give them some distance.
That's a great idea.
A voluntary failure to lose your bag.
Yeah.
So you throw the bag
I still have my
away.
bat, though.
Several of them jump on the bag, and it's just like one or two of them left. Some of them are still tending to Brad on the ground. The old guy, the 26-year-old old man, is just like, after them, I can't run because of my carpal tunnel.
Oh no, poor
That
guy.
man's name? Jeff Bezos.
And two of them start like sprinting after you guys. The unicycle, I'm gonna say, gets you kind of ahead of them. You're not gonna have to do any worrying about these guys if you head forward.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm
Okay, you're just gone. You throw the bag. You have basically gotten them off your tail. You guys have one marauder after you each. One of them is diving, jumps up on top of a car and is diving for you, Gracie.
Well, I'm near her.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to put myself between.
Are you gonna Mr. President body block Gracie? Get down, Mr. President.
May I?
Yeah, of course, babe.
Savannah, Would you please pull from the tower?
I just don't want you to die because, like, it'd be so hard to replace you.
No.
Body president.
Oh my god. These middle blocks are killing me.
Jesus Christ.
Savannah, that was the nicest thing anyone has ever done.
Freaking shoulder check there.
So this person dives off the car it looks like you are about to get taken clean off your feet. You dive in and just shoulder check. Bang! You knock this diving person off their trajectory. They slam into like a broken down car and they go unconscious at your feet.
Okay, and I shout, semifinals, bitch!
This
Like,
guy's,
whoa, that was so
do you want
hot.
to search this guy's pockets at all, or like grab anything on this? guy?
Is there another person running at us though?
There's a person running at Brody. So you guys have a
we're
moment to
chilling.
grab if you want to
Okay,
grab
yeah, I'm gonna do like a once over.
anything. You see there is a chain and like a spiked ball at the end of the chain. This guy's got like a medieval flail.
Take that.
I give it to Gracie.
Oh, I'll take it. I drop up one chunk heel and I go, sorry. And I grab
You don't put 'em on?
chain. No, I don't put them on.
Crush
Gareth
all the glass ripping
Yeah.
through the bottom of your feet.
Amazing save.
Yeah.
Brody. One single marauder who seems to be like the most unhinged, like deeply scurvied. Just like, like running after you. Sorry, spitting
scuttling.
everywhere.
He's not infected because the worms are scared of him.
They're like, I'm good on that guy. This guy is running after you like, you smell like meat. Run, boy, run. And he's running after you. Do you want to this guy's definitely catching you. This guy is blasting.
Because on account of my weak legs.
Yeah, your mile time is not great.
Yeah.
But your upper body is strong. If you wanted to turn around and face this guy, you could. Otherwise, you can.
I'm gonna turn and fight.
Okay.
I'm gonna start swinging on him.
Okay. You pull back, launch a fist forward. As this happens, you see from one of the cars that you are adjacent to, the window shatters open, and a bloodworm infested face. The worm's literally poking out of the pores on this guy's face. Just like out from between the two of you. Please pull from the tower or refuse, your choice.
What's the move, y'all?
Well, if you refuse, something worse could happen.
Worse than death?
Maybe he infects you and then we have to
Expelled.
kill you.
Maybe you're gonna have to maybe you're gonna have to face the fact that you're a misogynist.
No, okay. Okay.
Oh, what? Oh, I'm worried.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Bro didn't
Dude.
exist until 2017.
Why?
Which one would you have me
No,
pull?
I think that's the one.
I don't know.
Yeah, just
I
you
don't-
gotta be careful, my guy.
This one?
No.
Which one would you do?
That one.
This one?
That one. No, that
Oh,
one.
that one above it.
That one.
This one? The one I was going for? Y'all were yelling at me.
that one.
I didn't yell at you. Maybe this one.
Oh, we can only use one here.
No, do that one.
No, the one above it. Look at the one above it.
This?
Yeah.
Well,
Yep, that's good. That's legit. Under the first complete layer is fine.
Yep.
Oh my god.
and you're gonna have to straighten out the
You
tops.
better be
and see.
gentle, sir.
Holy God. Now you have to place
You have
it.
to write it.
Oh my God.
This is bad. This is bad.
Okay, can I say something misogynistic?
No. No.
As this happens, you punch the guy who's raining after you, just like a big right hook, water polo muscles. And this guy's like, and the zombie creature that busts out just grabs that guy, pulls him back into the car. You hear ripping and tearing noises, and then you see this guy like open up a wound on his face, like scratch his cheeks, and then bloodworms poke out of this guy's face, popping out of the face and drop onto this guy, burrowing into the wounds on his cheek. He's like trying to scratch them out before they can get there. No! Do you want to stay or are we booking it?
I'm booking it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I think I just killed that guy. I think I punched him so hard he died.
You guys take off down the highway, leaving the Marauder band in shambles. Just like a cutaway as you guys all disappear. Do we go after them, boss? No, don't bother. They're going to the city. We'll get their bodies at the entrance. Come on! And they all begin slowly walking after you. Hours pass as you keep making your way down the highway. Eventually, the big, great, the golden arches.
Yes, the Golden Gate Bridge.
Golden Gate Seattle Bridge.
Louis Arch.
You guys see the whole skyline above you. It has taken a long time to get here. You're in the wee small hours of the morning, and there is just like a soft ambience to the sound that is in the city. The city kind of spans out below you. You're coming down a ramp into the city, and amidst the broken down streets where there are smoldering fires and trash cans and burned out cars and the whole as you guys move through, you realize that getting back to the city is one thing. It's certainly good to get off of this highway, but you're not sure where to go from here. That the bloodworms are afraid of the water, apparently. Otherwise, there's not 100% a clear direction here. What would you guys like to do? Feel free to deliberate.
I want to go to the factory. I want to go to the Gorbo.
You want to go to your Gorbo factory when we just found out that your Gorbo fruits are probably the problem here? What are we gonna do?
Right.
Anna.
I know, I'm sorry. Listen, it's just when I heard that, I just couldn't believe. Do you think it's true?
Savannah, are you challenging me?
No. Gracie, no, I would never. We have to look at the facts. Are they facts? Is the Gorbo fruits the problem?
Well, I don't know. But my father is out there somewhere, alone and sad, covered in money. And I don't know, I have to warn him.
Cut
You have to warn him?
inside the Gorbo factory, your dad is smoking a cigar pool. And a bunch of other people clap. Oh man. Oh, my daughter.
Probably devastated that he hasn't heard from me.
Honestly, think of the food. Because guys, we're gonna need food if we're
We need
to
to find
survive the
food.
apocalypse.
Do you think your dad has kept that spot locked up and safe?
Everyone knows the Gorbo factories is safe.
Yeah, the Gorbo factory is super safe.
How close is it to the water?
The Gorbo factory is on the water.
All right.
It's like a dock factory.
Near the
Look.
Ferris wheel?
The Seattle Ferris wheel.
Yeah, it's by the aquarium.
By the Seattle
That's
Pier.
Long Beach, bro.
Guys, I'm in favor of going, checking on her dad.
All right.
Maybe get some food,
That sounds good.
and then get in a boat, and then we ride.
We
this
live
out
on a boat.
We ride this out
Ride
on a
it
boat.
out on a yacht.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds tough, but
One of us has got to
I
have
guess-
a cat. Does anyone have a cat?
A cat?
0%. I'm allergic.
Catamaran.
Oh, Brody.
Yeah.
You guys didn't see that.
This is a genuine moment of
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to the Gorbo factory. Why, I guess, because where else are we going to go?
Thanks,
Do you have any
guys.
ideas?
No, I was going to say go towards the water, if that's true.
Look, we killed 2 birds with 1 rock.
As you guys are deliberating, ahead of you, like you're seeing a parade from far away, you see hundreds of people walking the grid pattern of Seattle. I don't think it's in a grid, but maybe it is. They're walking past you at an intersection several hundred feet away. They don't notice you. But as a bunch of people stagger past, one thing really sticks out. In the middle of the parade of these zombies, there is a round, rolling thing that is also moving with the zombies, just rolling over itself. And it is hundreds of fused people
Ew.
and animals in one massive amalgamation.
It's just like Katamari.
Yeah.
this yet.
It exists.
It might have been
I think
around
it
this
might
time.
exist. I think in a Nintendo
wow.
Power magazine, this might have been
Yeah.
a feature.
I read about it in Electronic Gaming Monthly.
Katamari.
Despite us being an art student and a jock, we're still nerds.
Yeah. Everybody loves video games.
Everybody loves Katamari.
Laying out in front of you, we have there are 2 things that you guys notice just peering out. You guys over here, probably looking around on the sidewalk, there's a subway entrance. There's a little underground public transit. You guys, moving off to the side as you stare at that parade, there are, if you look up in the skyscrapers of Seattle,
Yeah?
showing my ass on not knowing Seattle
No, it's
geography.
true.
You guys see that there seems to be some kind of apparatus spanning from building to building, hundreds of feet up in the air.
I'm willing to do that because, I've done a lot of performance art where I do like trapeze work.
You do
balancing.
trapeze?
That is
Well,
up
not
in the
well,
sky.
but I did it.
You mean
know.
you, like, sit
Well, I had
on
a
a swing?
I had a rope that was like 2 inches off the ground.
I don't feel safe confining ourselves underground.
Then let's go up.
All in favor of up?
Let's go up.
Up?
How do we go up, though?
I thought we were going to see my daddy.
Well, I know, but that's a safe way to go around because you see that parade of gigantic.
Oh,
shit.
yeah. The big rolling thing?
But they don't. I think up there will be safe.
What if they're afraid of heights?
Yeah, they're probably afraid of heights.
I know they're afraid of water.
So they're probably afraid of heights.
Yeah, the two most
Okay.
fears.
Close up on you. Yeah, just
So they're probably afraid of heights.
full power down.
Maybe
Yeah.
we can go into one of these buildings, try and grab what we can as we go up, and see if we can go from there.
There's probably some food in one of these apartment buildings.
Right next to you guys, there is like a massive, like one of these apparatuses is extending from a building next to you guys across to a next building, and you do see like there seems to be like a path that continues all along
Okay,
the top.
let's do it.
Let's go up.
Let's
Looks
do
like
it.
we're traveling Lost Boys style.
You guys
Yeah.
walk towards the automatic doors of an apartment building that are kind of like broken open. You guys can easily just kind of like slide through, no problem. It is deeply quiet in here. Only like a little, just one little dripping sound in the back. The elevator system is open. The lights are like flickering on and off, like there's some kind of like backup generator maybe powering them, but not well.
Where's the doorman?
You look over to the doorman and you just see a eaten skeleton.
Oh. Never mind.
Whispering. I don't want to make any noise. I feel like the elevator will make a lot of noise.
I've also seen Final Destination 2. I don't know if that one's out yet, but people die in that. There was like a slew of elevator-related horror deaths in the early 2000s.
Final Destination is the best movie series ever made.
Okay, cool.
Look, guys, we need to take the elevator. We're hungry.
But what about this? But maybe Savannah's right. Maybe we should
Stairs?
take the stairs.
Like 50 stories?
It's high.
My legs are tired.
Yeah, his tiny little legs are tired.
You need to do some more work on your legs. Just a heads up. Before.
Look.
Throw me down in the water.
Yeah. Okay.
If it's any consolation to anyone, I'll press the button
Thank you, Bernard.
on the elevator
Okay, Bernardo.
so that if anything goes wrong, I'll die.
Wow.
That's
Very heroic
That's
of
really
you.
brave of you.
That's how the elevator
That's
works.
how elevators work.
If you press the
If you
button.
press the button, you're the one in charge.
If you kill us, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
I believe that.
So you guys file onto the elevator.
I guess so.
Careful, be quiet.
Which button do you press? It's floors 1 through 50.
I press 50.
Okay.
Nice. Good call.
The
Yeah.
doors like
I hear elevators are actually really safe.
Yeah, I read about that.
I'm telling the elevator to be quiet.
Why are you?
Oh, this is fun.
Oh, that's actually more 90s-y. Yeah, it's Destiny's Child. You guys rise and rise and rise. Anything that you would like to do in the elevator before you pop out?
Guys, we need to be prepared for whatever's up there. Suggest we ready up. I need you to get your bat out.
My bat's been out.
Bernardo, can you use your unicycle as a weapon?
I have this chain
Sure.
with.
Hold it up, I like
Spikes.
spin the wheel.
Okay. I'm gonna have to stand behind you guys. Wait, no. I have my massive arms, and I'm also really tall.
Which
Therefore,
we love.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop my remaining shoe and put my hair up in a ponytail and tie it tight.
I have one other question for you guys. What do you guys think you're gonna do once we graduate?
I'm probably gonna meet my father in Italy.
Yeah,
You know, I haven't really thought that far ahead.
yeah.
I don't know if they do water polo after college.
I don't think they do, Brody.
Wherever you go, Gracie.
We're going to Italy.
Italy, I just said that.
You're gonna come with me, Savannah.
What's Bernardo contemplating?
He's thinking about something.
What are you thinking
Thinking
about,
about-
Bernardo?
Bernardo
I'm thinking about once I graduate from college and get my liberal arts degree.
Worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean the sky's gonna be the limit,
Yeah.
you know. But
Totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
I'll probably, you know, even though I'm broke, I don't have any money. I'll probably get like a really expensive loft somewhere and just kind of do shit and
Chill.
do drugs.
No, I get that.
I was thinking about maybe mime school,
Yeah.
just to do it, but I don't know. I'll probably travel and stay in hostels, even though I have $1 billion.
Elevator stops.
Thank God.
What floor is this?
38th floor.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Guys, 12 floors isn't too bad.
The doors open up. You're like halfway between 38 and like the next floor up, so it's like a lean down situation. There's that, and then there is also like a hatch up in the top of the elevator. Like you could pop out of the hatch and go up if you wanted to boost each other out, that kind of thing. Up to you guys.
Guys, you've seen those movies where the elevator goes up and the person on the top just gets smashed? So I'm not doing
Impossible.
I'm ready to dive through. I'm ready. I will dive through. Will you guys dive through with me into the floor?
that. Yeah, you guys
Okay.
should make like a slide and me and Savannah will dive through on you guys.
I think whatever we should do should be fast.
Yeah, no, we definitely need to make this fast. Do you guys want to
Like
go
a
up or down?
groaning
Up or down
sound.
again? Do you guys want to go up the hatch and climb out through the
No, I'm going.
Why not?
Let's hop down to the floor. What's one more floor to walk up?
I'm gonna hop down to the floor with Savannah.
Okay.
Okay.
You going first?
No,
You go first, Gracie.
no, Savannah's gonna go first to make
I
sure
think-
everything's
Okay.
safe.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, thanks, Savannah.
And I pull you aside.
I got you,
Are
girl.
you okay with this?
I am always okay with this.
Okay.
I've got you, girl.
Savannah, I'm gonna put a tower pole in front of you. It's up to you.
What do you guys think?
Kind of funny if she doesn't do it and something fucked up happens to me.
I split. My body is split in half.
There is a completed one at the top, so you could pull from the second layer.
Yep.
I think this one's looking kind of good.
Ooh. No, some of them like.
Oh no.
You can abandon it at any time.
Abandon.
Really?
There's-
No way.
Okay. As you get out safely, the elevator does seem to like lurch. As,
Come here, come on.
as you get out, you do see to your side like a thick metal pole that you could like try to like hold this open.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Okay.
Just like-
As you yank like between like the elevator floor and like the door, you hear like the creaking. Stop. You like reinforce it. Would everybody else like to pop out?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I give Savannah a huge hug. I'm like, thanks, bestie.
It does creak, but no pulls required. This elevator stays in place. There is an entrance to the door that like leads up to the stairs to your right if you would like to continue. Otherwise, what's on this floor, it looks like just like a office with a bunch of like big colorful computers with big translucent backs. You see there is like a ton of terrible snack food laid out all over the place, like chip bags and like Slim Jims and stuff that are just sort of like in a big open like take one kind of box for like, and welcome to a company name, Blammo Tech.
Nice.
Guys,
Where normal people work.
let's snap into a Slim Jim. Am I right?
That's awesome.
Can I look for like a tote bag that's like Blammo Tech
Good call.
branded?
Yeah. Oh, there's a store that's like 5 racks that is just
Great.
Blammo Tech merch: sweatshirt, tote bag, can opener, and one of them is like a fun promotional thing. It's just one object, but it's like a Blammo Tech flamethrower.
I was gonna be like, that's so far-fetched. Then I remembered Elon Musk's dumbass flame.
So I grab bag.
You grab bag.
I grab bag and
grab bag.
I sleep a bunch of snacks in there. And I say, hey, look at that flamethrower.
It looks like a super soaker.
Okay,
Like it's
well,
like colorful and
That's
like
Look at that
cool.
thing.
you guys want me to take it? Because I don't have it. You guys all have guns, or you guys.
I do not have a gun, Brody.
Sorry. You guys all have weapons. I feel like it's only fair that I finally get a weapon.
Okay, yeah, you get the flamethrower because I'm holding a unicycle.
Okay, that was your choice.
True.
Nobody
You
knows
chose
about my
this
weapon.
life.
Okay,
The
guys.
flail that you're holding.
Oh, yeah. Right. This
Look,
is the weapon.
I'm willing to share.
Just take it, Brody. My God.
Just take the
it.
flamethrower, dude.
Okay, I snatched it off the rack real
There is
fast.
a sound deep from within Blammo Tech. Out from under cubicle, you see one person just kind of like poke their heads out. You see the wriggling immediately of on, and as they come around the corner, you see another person fused to that person. and then another person fused to that person. It's like a 3-person sideways human centipede, not butt to mouth, but like shoulder to shoulder. And they all just like, all 3 of them scream at like a different tone, and they gallop towards you shockingly quickly.
Oh my
All
God.
right, flamethrower.
Yeah, I pump it up. I can assume if it's a super soaker, I pump it up. And I hit the thing and I aim.
It's like a napalm flame.
Yeah, so it shoots like it's.
As you wheel towards this thing, like screaming towards you, please make a tower pull
Oh my God.
or fail.
No, everyone knows what happens when a flamethrower fails. Everyone dies.
Ripping over desks, computers shattering as they fall to the floor.
I'm going this blue.
The sun has just peaked over the horizon, lighting the gray up with dawn.
You're about to die, bro.
Brody steps
Sir.
out in front.
Sir.
The light lights on the edge of the flamethrower. You've squirted it up, built up the pressure.
No. No.
Oh.
Stop.
Oh my God.
Sir.
He's beginning to believe.
Sir.
Holy shit.
Oh.
This thing gets covered in fire. It reels back. It doesn't drop, but it screams and tries to pat at itself. You see bloodworms on fire popping out of this amalgamation and just hitting the ground and wriggling and burning and dying. What do we do?
Run! Let's run into the
We
stairwell.
run.
Close the door behind
stairway.
us.
Stairwell?
I kind of want to smack one of them so they don't get us too fast.
Okay, you want to like give it another smack?
Yeah.
Oh,
with
using
with
your-
my little. Like,
Your chain, ball and
flail?
chain?
I say we get out of here.
No, Brody.
You guys all make it for the doors, just
Yeah.
like booking it away, flamethrower back up. You step forward, bare feet bleeding on the linoleum tile.
They love that.
Yeah.
I need to do this.
Hit it with a flail once.
Shut up, Bernardo.
Hand reaches up to try to grab at you as you stand over the thing, and you whip it back and forth. Please choose to or not
yeah.
to make
Amanda,
a tower pull.
please.
Amanda, please.
Amanda, please.
No. We're gonna say no to literally anyone you touch.
no,
Oh my God.
Nope.
We're getting. Oh my God.
She's beginning to believe.
Wait. No, that will completely me.
Oh no, it won't.
Literally any of these would. I want to see like professional Jenga.
You guys are doing a very good job. Oh God.
Oh God, here we go.
It's moving, it's moving.
Here's the hard part.
Oh shit.
You slam down on top of this thing, it stops screaming as
Whoa.
you crush the middle body with like and the 2 ones on the exterior are still burning and lose their ability to like stand up because they're being held down by this weight. Do you want to book it?
Yes, and then I want to say, my father can take away fruit from you guys at any point. Just a heads up. Book it.
Book it back out into the door. You guys start making your way up the stairs. There are 12 floors to quickly run up. And you start to hear like a rats are running around on the ground. And as you are sprinting up the stairs, like kicking a rat aside, you see one of the rats gets like on like the railing next to you. You're leading the way, right?
Yeah.
As it's there, and you just see like it opened its mouth. And you see one giant fat bloodworm is the tongue. And it lunges on top of you and attempts to like bite into your shoulder. Bernardo,
Yeah.
it's up to you.
Okay.
One pull.
No art is gonna save you right now, buddy. Get in there.
It's like I paint it. I begin to draw.
I begin.
He just breaks into an opera number.
Okay.
Sir.
No, the top ones are like really together. Oh, yeah. Oh my
no,
God.
no, no, no,
no.
no.
No,
You're a
no,
wild
no,
man.
no.
Okay.
No.
Sir. Sir.
Shane.
It's because of
Try-
Spencer's placement earlier of
try
some of them.
these?
Bro!
Some of these are like,
Try these.
Hey man, try this. Hey, do your thing you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I do genuinely want to try that. It just wouldn't work.
No, it would not.
I want to do the thing I said Erin could do earlier.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
King. Okay.
Sometimes it's the easy ones that mess you up, though. Okay.
King.
Wow, Shane really f***ed us with that one.
Wow.
Okay. What do? You grab the rat?
I just grab it and go, ah!
Squishes the rat up. The bloodworm squishes its way out of the body and hits the ground.
And I hit it real fast with a
Yeah, you're just like vaporizing rats with a flamethrower. You guys are running up top to the top floor. Bust the door open. It is a beautiful open penthouse. Windows everywhere. There is what looked like a very thick pathway. It is f***ing not. It is a ladder, 50-foot ladder, laid out between two windows, covered by a sheet. And all of a sudden, you just see like a flood of rats start coming up from the stairs, coming out of the windows. You see just the path in front of you leading out. There's, of course, the elevator you could call if you wanted to abandon this, but otherwise,
No, I
We
think
made it this far.
Is there a kitchen with an eyesight?
pick a number between 1 and 5.
4.
There's a kitchen.
Okay. Can I run to the kitchen and you know how it has like the spray attachment?
Yes.
Can I try that?
Nozzle. Okay. You go to the nozzle. You hit spray. I need you to pull a tower.
Guys, this is crazy!
Oh no.
What?
This, I'm gonna say that this is a very consequential one if you succeed.
What do you mean?
Like it'll really help you guys.
Oh.
Oh.
Because otherwise, this is gonna be, oh my god,
This will be really
So-
cool if it works, and really bad if it doesn't.
really Trey bad.
You could try up there. You could try this.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
actually, the
This
up,
thing
the up
is
is tough.
glued together at some point. Oh my.
Oh no, the up is. Courtney, no.
You might want to go to the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to pull.
I think going down here.
There's nothing
which-
left down there.
this one. Or this
No, they are not budging in there.
Yeah, guys, this is looking bad.
Ooh, oh.
Is that there? You
No,
go?
it's too much weight on there.
What? I would go back to that top one.
Okay. I don't think so.
No, pull it.
No.
No.
You gotta
No.
be careful.
No. Do not pull it.
Which one would you do?
Oh, you could do that one.
Yeah, that's allowed. This is the most stressful part of this game.
You can use your.
Do you
your
want to
finger-
abandon the pull?
No. I wanted to yell. I just wanted to yell poopy.
Poopy!
Oh, poopy.
I want to live so bad.
The rats flood towards you.
Oh my god. Savannah!
You're good. You're good.
Savannah!
Psychotic. Okay. The water springs forth. It's like something's wrong with the pipe. This is way too much water pressure on this thing. The water hits the rats and they all roll onto their back and scream. The bloodworms vacate the rat bodies so hard to the point where the rats are ripped apart. And there's just a puddle of worms and flesh on the ground as they hit the water puddle. All of them kind of roll back up on each other. You have time, all 4 of you, to try to get across this open pathway or take the elevator down, whatever you want to do. It's a rickety looking path.
Bernardo books it onto the ladder.
Okay.
Stop going
But he's on
without
his
us.
unicycle. He's
I get on the unicycle.
Bernardo hits the unicycle. Bernardo, as you
So dumb.
roll across and I said before,
A ladder.
the ladder.
50-foot ladder. But the unicycle has a pretty big wheel, so it kind
Unicycle's
of...
Big
like-
wheel.
This feels like the perfect use for a unicycle.
Yeah, exactly.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt ain't got nothing
Yeah.
on Bernardo. You hit the unicycle, get up on it. It is like a blustery, windy night. The sun is coming over the mountains. It just like barely gets in your eyes. And you roll across.
Yeah.
Would you like to pull?
Yeah.
Would you like to fail?
No. I can't really fail here.
Yeah.
There is no such thing as failure. Guys, I've got this.
We're all just sitting there watching like, this is a bad idea.
Like, there's no such thing as bad ideas.
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
Guys, don't worry.
Oh my god.
Why are you guys so good at Django?
Guys, I've got it. Whoa.
Bernardo, the sun comes up over the thing just as you hit, and it's just like, your body flicks to the side. Bernardo, you turn back as the unicycle just slowly tips. A unicycle, alone, tumbles through the air. You guys all watch hundreds of feet as Bernardo tumbles down to the earth. Bernardo, what are the last thoughts that go through your mind as you turn and see the pavement?
Oh my.
Oh no.
As this happens, though, the unicycle, where it would have tumbled after Bernard, like, gets hooked on the ladder, kind of acting as like a midway point where if you fell off the ladder, you would be able to grab it.
Thanks, man.
Now, let's take a quick stop and let's rebuild this tower.
I can't believe you went on your unicycle on a ladder.
Okay,
That's how we would have wanted to go.
the tower is rebuilt. Bernardo has left us. Bernardo, from the grave, if you do us the honor of making this quite a bit harder now.
Okay.
Pull 6 blocks and put them as you will.
You
You can do it with 2 hands, no need to worry about like being careful.
do this one, because that one's pretty
You can
standard.
be as nice or mean as you want.
Let's see. Let's take out.
That'll work.
There's one there. That's 2. Let's see. Is this?
Yep, looking good.
There's one there. Okay, I'll take some of these. Ooh, that one's good.
4.
Dude. It's like you don't even care about us.
Oh
I don't
my
think he
god,
did.
he's
He
making that middle section so
He
bad.
left us alone so many times, you guys.
He was really just unicycling his way to death.
Unicycling across a ladder
We weren't there.
is
did not
absurd.
care.
Him and his unicycle and his
Okay.
joints.
Are you crazy?
It's already bad.
It's already bad.
Okay,
I'm really gonna miss.
there we are, folks. Oh, it's bad already. That looks really awful. I will neaten it up here.
Look, they were the best ones to get.
Okay,
Is that how you play Jenga?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a
Bernardo.
bouse. That's not popular.
Wow.
Too late.
That's too early.
Too early.
Yeah, too early.
Who
But that could be
is-
something.
Yeah, that could be something someday. As you guys watch from the ladder, Bernardo drops out of sight. He is into the ground. Yeah, impressioned in
But
only his
it's
top.
gorgeous, the splatter paint.
It's a Jackson
His physique.
Pollock result.
I'm like, I could have caught him.
Okay, buddy.
You guys,
So sweet, Brody.
the rats are very waylaid by this water jet that hit them. However, they are not stopped. They're just regathering themselves into a swarm again. Bernardo is gone. You have watched him drop off of this rickety ladder across the building. Who is next across, or are we abandoning the ladder in general?
The ladder seems pretty f***ed up, you guys.
the unicycle, they're just like,
Look, but we could use the unicycle to get across. It's like something we could grab onto.
Or like, we're pretty limber. We're 3 college athletes, you know? I think we could do this.
I could use it like,
Finals. What if we don't make it to finals?
Rat amalgamation is moving and swarming together.
Okay, let's go.
Bernardo
Savannah?
never made it to finals.
I think it's all about swiftness.
This was Bernardo's final class project. This was his thesis.
Brody, you're making me really sad.
Yeah, I am sad. You should be. He was a good man.
Would it make you
alright.
feel better if I did it first?
Yeah. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna freaking
She's great.
long
at
jump
this.
this shit.
Shane, since Bernardo is dead, I'm gonna ask you, what horrible thing happens right now?
bats.
Bats Bats everywhere. All of a sudden, as the rats are beginning to come up into like this kind of large ball of rats, it looks like it probably won't get through the window, it's so big, but bats begin to pour out of the ceiling, like wriggling. Again, their wings are infested, and they're not even good at flying anymore because they're so broken down, but they are going to like drop out of the ceiling and start kind of crawling after you on the ladder if we're heading towards the ladder. Are you heading out first?
I'm swiftly gonna run.
Swiftly, a quick American, what's the American Ninja Warrior?
Yeah.
You just like start ripping across the ladder. Please make a pull for me.
Okay. Oh my God.
We're gonna be pulling a lot now. Now that
Okay.
we're into like the meat of this.
I hate bats.
Okay. You rip across the bats. You're just swapping the bats away before they get a chance to like bite you. Even a bloodworm like makes its way under your shoulder and you flick it before it can like burrow its way into your body. You see a little bite mark where it tried to get into your skin. But you are
Up flicking they worm. Right?
Jesus
Brody.
Christ.
Brody,
Good God.
you're literally gonna kill
Can
us.
it be the same pull as
Yes,
when
it can be
I
the
try to
same
make it
pull.
across? So I say that as
you're running across.
I see Savannah flick it off. I say, who
Talk
am flicking
about-
they worm as I begin to run.
Please make a pull. Savannah, you blast out into the next building. Ahead of you, you see much like this pathway continues across the sky, but no longer are they like rickety ladder pathways. Oh my God. Almost while we weren't looking. They're like much more sturdy, well-built pathways now. This is just like the preliminary rickety pathway. You are across, flicking the worm, bam. The bats swarming overhead are unable to get to you. Gracie, you are alone in this building now. You see everybody successfully. The wheelchair still swinging ominously.
I think Gracie has dropped her like badass behavior and she's like literally in tears right now. She's like, I hate bats.
Like, Gracie!
You look down and see that there are zombies walking over to Bernardo's body and leaning down on the body.
Get away from him! You guys suck!
I'm like, don't look. Do you want me to come over and get you? And carry you across because I'm so strong.
Yes.
Yes?
I really do because I'm really scared right now. And I don't want to end up like Bernardo. Oh my God, they're eating it.
They're all vomiting bloodworms onto Bernardo's body. As you see eventually, like as you're staring down, we probably won't get to what happens, but we will see what happens to Bernardo in a second. Would you please,
Wait,
since you're coming back to get her,
I changed my mind.
I'm halfway across. No.
Brody, that's very sweet of you, but I feel like I have to do this.
Okay, bitch, then do it now!
Okay.
bat slams into your shoulder. As the bat slams into you, you're fighting off the bat and attempting to cross. I need 2 pulls.
Brody, I wish I sent you to come get me.
You can abandon either pull, and if you succeed one and not the other, you can tell me which one you succeed and which one you fail. Like, if you want to not cross effectively, you can stop and still have gotten the bat off of you. If you want, you can cross effectively and the bat gets to you. If you want to abandon the second. Otherwise, just go ahead and make 2 pulls.
Oh, God.
This is crazy.
My father owns a company. I can cross a ladder. There we go.
It's looking good.
Oh, is it okay that
You're good? Yeah, you can switch hands, just not 2 at the same time. Okay. Which one was that? Crossing or getting the bat off?
Getting the bat off.
Okay. Flick the bat off, it like flies down to the ground.
Bernardo, watch out. Oh, it doesn't matter.
And this is for crossing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we put glue on one of these just to f with y'all.
Dude.
I don't know about that
You
one
got
either.
this, you got this.
Yeah, that one actually is.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good.
Barracuda. Dun, 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 dun. That's around that time.
Well done. Yes, and you are across.
Yes!
Just bang, bang, bang across the ladder. Bat goes flying. You are all across into the next chamber. Bats are slowly making their way across the ladder as you stare down at Bernardo's ruined body from the 100 feet fall.
Awful.
They all sort of separate from his body and walk past, and you see a mangled Bernardo stand.
I'm like, he's back.
No, bro.
It's all right.
Bernardo, you are dead. but there's just like the faintest shimmer of like consciousness there where you like just have like the barest knowledge of who you are and what you are, but none of your motor skills are like within your control. There is a wriggling that you cannot feel moving in your body that is spurring your body onward. You stare up. Suddenly your vision becomes obscured by just like rolling worms.
Oh, God.
You see your friends for the last time, and you feel like you should really share something with them.
Art is dead.
Bernardo stares
Thanks.
dagger. The worms pouring out of Bernardo's, that like last utterance is lost to the wind. You guys do not hear it. Bernardo, those are some really good hosts for the worms that you need to pass for the body that you've got. You guys see Bernardo disappear into the bottom floor of the building you are in.
Guys, we gotta run. Look, clear path. All the way.
Okay, do you guys want to head across the much more stable pathways between buildings now?
Bernardo is on our ass. I thought he was gonna die peacefully.
We don't know what he wants. He could want to be. He could be. You know, maybe there's something left of him, and he wants to come befriend us.
Hope
Gracie?
he doesn't paint all the time now. Yes?
You feel like a in your stomach.
Oh my God, guys, my stomach really hurts.
Is it your period?
No.
And I'm like, ew.
Pull.
Get to that tower. Get to that tower.
Like that's why you've been such a bitch this whole time.
Brody, I'm gonna f***ing kill you.
Now
Brody.
you have to pull.
Pull from
If the tower falls, you just have to learn something.
Okay.
Oh my God. Impervious. Ew.
Don't laugh too
Don't
hard.
laugh on the table.
Don't laugh too hard. You're shaking the tower.
Careful.
My God.
All right. Once again, unpunished from your actions.
God, you're gonna survive till you're an old man.
Terrible mindset is
Don't they always?
reinforced.
Yeah, they
do.
do.
They live forever, those bastards. Okay. You guys start ripping across the sky bridges, yes?
Yes.
Yes, nothing else? Okay. Bernardo's lost to the underbelly of this building. Supposedly you've left him in the dust. As you start ripping across these bridges, you feel that like grumble in your stomach. And you have like something like a very strong pain in your brain. Like just like a big migraine as you're crossing one of these open sky bridges. As you do that, please, if you would like to, you like kind of go to your knee on one of these like bridges. It's not like a ladder, so it's a thick pathway. As you go to your knee, you can either make a pull or you can choose not to and fail.
I'm gonna make a pull.
Okay, go ahead.
Do they see me on my knee, like hurting?
You hit one knee. The rest, you guys like make your way to like the last of like 10 buildings in a row that you've gotten to. The pathway kind of ends and you see the water is like now within view past like the dock is a pretty clear shot now. All these beautiful big yachts laid out in the dock. One such yacht, I believe one of our family owns a yacht. Yes, did we say who?
Do we want to say it was Bernardo's?
I think it was Bernardo.
Bernardo's boat, right? Bernardo, what was your
Bernardo's
family?
boat.
What was your family's boat's name?
The Fink don't swim.
The Fink don't swim.
and I took that personally, and I'm really mad about that. I'm like, you can do both.
You do see it like laid out in the harbor from what you've heard from Bernardo. Please make a pull, Gracie.
Sorry, the Fink or swim.
Yeah.
Think or swim. Think or swim.
Fink or swim.
Fink don't swim.
Yeah, Fink don't swim.
Fink don't swim.
Fink,
Think or
just
swim.
Fink or swim.
Or Finker float.
Think or swim.
Maybe I do have my
Like sink or swim is a phrase.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Dude, well done.
Queen.
Okay. As you hit a knee, you feel something cough up in your stomach and like move its way through your gut, and you spit out a single wriggling. They are past you in the building.
I'm not gonna tell them.
This question wasn't even posted. I don't say anything.
Shit.
I was like, shit.
That's insane.
You make your
Amazing.
way carefully across the sky bridge.
I just go, it's nothing. It's nothing.
The Fink or Swim sits in the harbor. There is a shockingly zombie-less area near the water. seemingly they have kind of moved far away. You see that big, what was it, Katamari style zombie rolling thing move forward and like kind of like turn the corner and move away from you guys. And you see there is like what is basically a giant slide that is like a downward ramp that leads down to like the road before the dock. Do we want to take the slide down?
Woo!
Slide.
There's also an elevator if you guys want to try to take the elevator.
No more
I think we learned our
elevators.
lesson about
Elevator
elevators.
takes too long.
Let's do a slide.
I've
Maybe-
always wanted to, you know.
Should we all go together?
I think we should hold hands and do it.
Okay, but you gotta stop saying up shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, let's slide.
As you guys like look at the slide and you're like, let's do it together, you hear like a from behind you. You turn around, Bernardo.
I f***ing knew it.
Worms, wreathed in worms, is ripping across the sky bridge behind you towards your building. Yeah, just no regard for
Terminator 2.
life whatsoever.
Doing like cartwheels.
Yeah.
Leaving worms behind, just like dropping them off. He is so thoroughly covered. Bernardo, you have, again, it's like severe aggression and like a need to pass these worms on. You are not in there.
Yeah.
What, is there something Bernardo would, from his id, scream? You guys see a like honk screaming Bernardo, moving like absolutely like a Terminator towards you. Are we hitting the slide all the way down?
Yes.
Jump onto the slide?
Yes.
Okay. As you all leap down, this is pretty sturdy. No pulls required.
Okay.
You start ripping down the slide. It's very, very fast. As you get to the end, you realize that there is nothing to stop you guys from just like slamming into pavement at like 90 miles an hour from the angle of this. I need to we'll end this episode on one pull each. You can, of course, choose to fail and sustain a very severe injury.
No, I'm gonna pull.
I'm gonna pull.
Okay.
Y'all go first.
Can I like try to put my feet down on the slide
Yeah,
to try to
100%.
like,
She's ready
stop
to take
yourself?
on the inertia.
Okay, yeah.
And run.
Go ahead.
like stop it?
She's gonna tuck and roll.
Looking pretty okay, but it's
really, not really.
you might want to get up. Oh my god. Clear.
Clear.
You stop yourself.
You use your nails, you
Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, butt metal burn. You tumble to the side off the like 10 feet off the asphalt, and just slam into the ground. You are okay. You are successfully on the ground. Your bruised shoulder, but otherwise you're all right. Who is after you?
Guys, it's not that bad.
Savannah. Guys, it's not that bad. Let's see if it's that bad.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm blessed by the Jenga gods, I think.
Yeah, that's a bold thing to say without it fully pulled out.
Yep.
Oh my god, I want to throw up. Bloodworms.
Bloodworms. That would be so up if you threw up a bloodworm.
Yeah, if I could David Blaine that and
Yeah.
swallow something and regurgitate it later.
This is
Okay,
your
Savannah, you roll off the slide accidentally into your arms as you pick yourself up. You grab her. You are both alive at the dock.
Accidentally in love.
Are we pulling or are we failing? Brody Shrek.
Accidentally in love.
From Shrek?
Brody, get off the slide.
I'm pulling.
I like to think before he does
my
go
God.
to go down the side, he just hears like Brody, and it's him but Bernardo's just like this, just like.
Yeah.
Holding a hand out.
Holy shit.
You turn back really quick, seeing Bernardo at the top of the slide, wind blowing through his hair.
And I mouth Bernardo.
Bernardo tumbles down the slide and falls from the great height again. Immediately
Oh my god.
Like, guys, I think he's really gone this time.
Bernardo picks himself off the ground, his whole face smashed flat.
What's up?
And that's where we're gonna end this episode. Our rest of our party, 3 of the remaining 4 are alive at the dock. Are they going to think or swim? We'll see you next time.